Hey, hello everyone. Hope you are good and enjoying the coding. In this session, we will learn about the loops. Basically, Python supports two loops, for loop and while loop. So, other programming language supports a one additional loop, that is a do while loop. Python doesn't support for a do while loop, but if we have to implement a do while loop, then with the help of while loop, we can implement that. So basically in any programming language there are two types of loop. One will be the entry controlled loop and second will be the exit controlled loop. So Python supports entry controlled loop. It means at the time of entry it will check a condition, and if the condition is satisfied then the further operation will be executed. And exit controlled loop, it means initially operations or transformation will be executed, and at the end of execution it will check the condition is true or false. Okay, so in this session we will focus on the while loop. Basically while loop is used to repeatedly execute a set of statement as long as the condition is true. So before starting with the while loop, we will understand why we need a loop and some theory about the loops. Okay, let's assume I have to check the given number is a prime or not. So what I will do, I will take a number from user, then I will apply some logical transformation and check that the number is prime or not. If it's prime, then I will print that number is a prime, otherwise I will say that it's not a prime. Let's assume I want to perform same operations once again. Then what I will do, again I will execute the same operation, like I will take a number, check number is prime or not, and again I will print that number. I want to do this process once again, then again I will repeat this all task, like take a number, check number is prime or not. So it means for validating three numbers are prime or not, I want to do this process 3 times. So in programming world, if we have to do these operations again and again, we need to copy the code and paste it. So instead of doing this, what we will do, we will use a loop. So what is a loop? So loop is a block. In that block we will add a code which are repeatedly executing. Okay, so this is a block, and in this block I am identifying which operations are repeatedly executing, like here taking a number, checking is prime or not, and printing that number prime or not is a repeatedly operation, right? So what I will do, I will add this operation into this respective block. Okay, and now if I want to execute this process 10 times, then what I will do, I will execute this block repeatedly in this way. So instead of creating a separate code each time, what I will do, I will create one block and I will execute that block repeatedly. So in this way we can use a loop. Okay, so let's take another example. Let's assume I have to print 10 numbers. Then what I will do, I will print like print 1, print 2, print 3, print 4. In this way we can use a print statement 10 times. Okay, for printing 1 to 10 numbers, simple program, print 1, print 2, print. So print up to print 10, this program will print 1 to 10 numbers. But this is a repeated process, right? So what we will do, we will use a loop. So before starting a loop, what we will do, we will identify which section is repeatedly executing. So here print statement is repeatedly executing. So then what I will do, I will create a block, and in that block I will add a print statement, and inside the print statement I will provide a number. Once this block is ready, then I will execute this block 10 times in this way. So for executing this block repeatedly, we need a loop. Okay, so let's understand this theory now. So loop is used to repeatedly execute a set of statement as long as the condition is true, and its syntax is while and condition, and then the statement which we have to repeatedly execute. Okay, so let's understand this with the help of one example. Okay, so here I am declaring one number. Why? Because I want to print 1 to 10 numbers. Okay, print 1 to 10 numbers. Then what I will do, I will declare a number. number is equal to 1. Then I will check. So the syntax of while is while and then condition. Okay, so I am writing here condition. If condition is true, then this block will be executed. What is this block? This block will be a print number. That's it. Okay, this is a syntax and this code will executed 10 times. Why it will execute 10 times? Because I'm going to change this condition. So if we have to execute this 10 times, then we will apply the condition like that. So it means number is less than or equal to 10. So now number is 1. It will print this number till it will not reach to the 10. If it's reached to the 10, whenever this condition is false, it will stop the execution. So let's print this number, and every time we are increasing this number by 1. Number is 1, increased by 1. So let's run this code. 1 to 10. Okay, so it has printed 10 statement, and here for printing 10 statement we need to write a print statement 10 times. So let's understand this and this here. Okay, what we did here, number is equal to 1. This is called as a initialization. So we have initialized a number is equal to 1 because we have to, here I have passed a number, that's why we have initialized it with 1, and we have to execute it 10 times. So that's why number is less than or equal to 10. Then we have printed number and it is incremented by 1. This is a very simple syntax of while. Okay, if still anybody has any doubt, then comment me, I will provide another example. Okay, so let's understand while loop with else. Else block will be executed when while condition not satisfied, or loop terminated, or break abnormally. Okay, so let's see this. Okay, so once this execution is completed and condition is false, that means when number is reaches to 11, it will say that 11 less than equal to 10, false. That means the execution of loop is completed. And if you want to execute any statement after this loop, at that time if we want to execute any statement, then we can write that statement into a else. So let's here write here execution is completed. So this syntax is not supported in other programming language. This is only supported in a Python. Okay, so once this block is completed or its execution is completed, then and then only this line will be executed. So now let's run this once again. So it has printed 1 to 10 and it has also printed execution is completed. Okay, I hope while loop with else is clear to you. If still you have any doubt, then you can comment me. Next is loop control statements. If we have to control any loop, it means if in between, if we have to stop its execution, okay, then we can use a break, pass, or continue statement. So what is a pass statement? Pass statement, it means if we don't want to do anything, okay, in this block I don't want to do anything, then what I will do, I will write only a pass statement. That means this section will not be executed. Okay, so this is a pass statement. With the help of same loop, I want to print only 1 to 5, and after that I want to stop the execution. Then what I will do, I will write here if, okay, if number is greater than or equal to 5, then break. It means it will print 1 to 5, and if it's 5, then it will stop the execution. Let's see this. Sorry, this is not greater. Let me run this now. Okay, if it's 1 to 5, then it has executed break statement and execution is stopped. Okay, I hope this is clear to you. If you want to just skip 5, then what you will do, you will use a continue statement. If number is double equal to 5, it will not print anything, it will just skip that. Okay, okay, I hope this is clear to you. So here you can see 5 is not printed, it is skipped because we have used a continue statement. Okay, I hope this is clear to you. Okay, if still anybody has any doubt, then comment me, I will provide more details on that. Thank you, see you in next session.